It is the breaking news that has the entire nation holding its breath because, for the first time since the devastating life imprisonment verdict was handed down, a specific date has been set for what could be the final, decisive chapter in the legal battle of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If you thought the road ended in Sokoto, you need to pay very close attention because tomorrow, Monday, December 8, 2025, the Federal High Court in Abuja is set to deliver a ruling that could either cement his fate in the northwest or open a miraculous door back to Abuja. The headline is screaming, "Court to deliver final judgment in Nnamdi Kanu's appeal tomorrow." And while legal experts might argue over the word final, for Kanu and his millions of supporters, this hearing feels like the last stand. We are broadcasting this urgent pre-hearing update today, Sunday, December 7, 2025, to break down the high-stakes drama set to unfold in Justice James Omotosho's courtroom. This is not just another adjournment. This is the hearing for a critical motion for transfer that Kanu filed personally from his prison cell. He is fighting to be moved from the Sokoto Correctional Facility back to a prison within the jurisdiction of the court, specifically Kuje, Suleja, or Kefi, so he can effectively prosecute his appeal against the life sentence. He argues that keeping him 700 kilometers away from his lawyers and the court registry is a violation of his fair hearing rights, a calculated attempt to frustrate his legal challenge by distance and isolation. The tension surrounding tomorrow's session is electric because of what happened last Thursday. Remember, Justice Omotosho refused to hear Kanu's younger brother, Prince Emmanuel, who tried to represent him because he had no lawyer. The judge warned that only a legal practitioner could move the motion. So the big question for tomorrow is, will Kanu have a lawyer present, or will he stand alone again? More importantly, will the DSS and Correctional Service actually produce him in court? We haven't seen Nnamdi Kanu since November 20. Rumors have been flying about his health and safety in Sokoto, especially with the threat of the Lakurawa terror group in the region. If he appears tomorrow, it will be the first proof of life the world has seen in weeks. If it doesn't, it will confirm the fears that he is being hidden away. However, we must also temper our expectations because Justice Omotosho has already signaled a tough stance. He warned Kanu's former lawyer, aloy ejimakor, by misleading the public by suggesting that a convict needs to be physically present to compile appeal records. The judge stated clearly that the rights of a convict are different from that of a defendant. This suggests that the court might rule against the transfer, arguing that his presence is not legally necessary for the administrative work of an appeal. If that happens tomorrow, if the final judgment on this motion is a rejection, it means that Kanu remains in Sokoto, isolated and far from home, potentially for the rest of his sentence. So as we count down the hours to 9 a.m. tomorrow, the atmosphere is thick with anxiety. Will the judge grant mercy and bring him closer to his legal team, or will he stick to the strict letter of the law and keep him in the Sokoto trap? This ruling will determine not just his location, but his ability to fight for his freedom. We will be tracking every moment of the proceedings. What do you think? Will the court bring him back to Abuja, or is Sokoto his permanent home? Let me know your predictions in the comments.